Hey guys, this week we are supposed to be talking about Wesley's rules for his band groups. And last week, Professor Raymer said that we could submit these assignments through video, and I kind of liked that. Provides a nice break from writing since we've had so much writing to do this semester. So I decided I would do a video for this one as well. So the two rules that really stuck out to me the most and impacted me when I was reading through them, and these rules are really thorough. I think Wesley did a great job of just trying to make sure that he formed groups that were highly committed to one another and highly committed to discipleship. And that's something that's so desperately needed in our society right now and in our churches. The one that impacted me big time was to speak each of us in order, freely and plainly, the true state of our souls, with the faults we have committed in thought, word, and deed, and then temptations we have felt since our last meeting. And then the other one, is it your desire and design to be on this and all other occasions entirely open, so as to speak everything that is in your heart without exception, without disguise, and without reserve? I love the push for authenticity that these two rules had in themselves, the push for people to be genuine, to be open with one another about our lives. I feel like so often we can show up at our gatherings and kind of put on a mask that kind of hides what's really going on deep down inside of us. Even in a small group like the Watershed, we have people that still really struggle to be open and real with one another, and that's something that we're striving to do. And I think having people know up front that this is what is expected of them is a really great idea. As far as implementing smaller groups into our ministry, I think that would be great. I actually had plans to do that and to start that the week that the COVID-19 went crazy. So I have several groups of women and men within the Watershed that I think would form good band groups together and would do a really good job of keeping one another accountable and would enjoy that time together. And I was planning on just making myself really busy and meeting with all of them at first, and then kind of just letting them go and checking in with the different leaders of those groups throughout the month and that sort of thing. So my plan was to get a couple of those groups started, and then everything went. So since we can't meet in person, I think one of the strategies that I could use for the Watershed would be to just use Zoom like we've been doing for our Sunday night gatherings. I could also do that for band groups, and that would give us some flexibility maybe to work around some of the restrictions that we have. My state is in full lockdown, so we can't really go anywhere, do much of anything. So Zoom is going to be a really great tool for the next whoever knows how long. So I thought perhaps I could start and try that with one of the strongest groups I see and see how that goes. And then as that goes well, I can maybe add more band groups and try to get them rolling on meeting together and holding one another accountable and coming together with that foreknowledge that we are going to be open and honest with one another and not hold back and not hide behind some of the struggles that we have in life, especially right now. I mean, anytime, but right now with everyone going through such stuff that we've never gone through before, I think it's important that we need groups that we can come to where we can be open and honest about how we're feeling, that we might be feeling a little down, depressed, anxious, and really struggling through some of those things. Maybe some of us are starved for intimacy and contact with other people because we can't get out and be together physically. And so it's important to provide space where people can talk about that without judgment. So I think that would be really good for our Watershed groups, and is something I'm going to try to implement soon, is creating some small band groups on Zoom, see how they go, and then broaden that out to some other people to see if they might be interested in meeting in a smaller group, because we've had some people that don't really like Zoom and don't really want to participate in the bigger Zoom meetings. So, but maybe some of them might be willing to meet one-on-one or in smaller groups to just kind of at least have a contact with, hey, how are you doing spiritually? Because we all need that all the time as we try to walk on our faith journeys. But people, especially right now, I'm certain, are in desperate need of good discipleship. See you guys.